Yo, what the fuck am I getting myself into? Pretty fucking insane, okay? And the only reason that we're recording this video is for scientific analysis, okay? This is gonna be on the Discovery Channel and all types of channels. I'm gonna let my boy Dante just tell you.
I'll smoke it with you, bro. We'll go to the loony bin together. I don't give a fuck. I'm videotaping this for scientific research. This shit'll be on the Discovery Channel.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packages. So 8 times 3 is what? 2,400 milligrams, bro. What? Bro.
No one's ever been brave enough to try that.
I might literally fucking overdose, okay? So I need you guys to fucking like and subscribe now, because if not, I'm gonna fucking die, okay? And I'm gonna die for no fucking reason because, bro, what the fuck? 2,400 milligrams. I've honestly seen videos on YouTube and shit where people do like 3,000 and shit like that, but they're always doing it with somebody else, you know? It's either their friend or their girlfriend or whoever the fuck is with them, but the point is they always got somebody. But here today, we are gonna do something that, honestly, I don't know if this is a world record or not, but we are gonna fucking make history today, boys. 2,400 milligrams, basically 2,500 milligrams. Shit. All right, let's get into it. So before we go into today's video, I just wanted to have a little conversation with you guys beforehand, okay? I want to know, do you guys like edibles, okay? Because I've heard a lot of stories where people were just like, hey, bro, edibles don't fucking hit me, you know? I could eat those shits all fucking day and that shit doesn't do nothing to me, okay? And I used to be one of those people too. I used to be like, hey, what's the point of wasting money on edibles if that shit doesn't even fucking hit me, you know? I used to go to the shop and they used to, what were those shits called? I don't know. They were chocolate bars. But the point is that those motherfuckers, I could eat 4 or 5 of those shits and I wouldn't feel anything. But one thing you guys do have to realize is that edibles do depend on your tolerance, okay? So if you're smoking a lot of fucking weed and you're eating edibles, you're not gonna freaking feel it. Why? Because you're smoking a shit ton of weed, okay? So like those days, I was taking a lot of dabs, and it's just like, if you're high as fuck already smoking dabs, then you're not gonna fucking feel the effects of the edibles. But yeah, that lesson didn't kick in until a few weeks later, man. I tried these other bars that were called 420 bars. Shout out to 420. Apparently these bars only have about 30 milligrams of freaking THC in them. Okay, so it's not that much. The recommended dosage for THC in milligrams is 5 to 10 milligrams. Okay, so that's pretty much 3 times the recommended amount. But I already had experience with edibles and I already saw that they didn't hit me. Well, today I decided to buy 2 of these bars. Alright, and the packaging said that each bar contained 4.2 grams of cannabis or some shit like that, you know? So eating one of these bars was equivalent to eating about 1/8 of marijuana. So I ate 2 of these bars because I was like, you know what? I've always tried dosing it out. They always say, you know how they always say, oh, eat one first, and then if it doesn't hit you, eat the rest later. And I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna eat all of it now because maybe that's why it's not hitting me. So I decided to take all 60 milligrams. Keep in mind, this is only 60 milligrams, nothing compared to 2,500 milligrams, okay? So, yeah, we're over there so I took the 60 milligrams, right? And at first I'm like, yo, I'm not fucking feeling this shit. It was worthless. I just wasted $40 for nothing, right? That was my mentality. The good thing I had a good paying job at the time, so it didn't really hurt me to pay the $40. I was wasting maybe $300-400 on weed a week anyways. So $40 was just like, it's nothing. So that day, I remember that day so fucking vividly, man. I got a freaking 1/4 ounce of some venom, and that shit was fucking fire. I was just puffing on that shit. And I remember I was just hitting my blunt, you know, like I smoke a lot. Like I said, I wasted $300-400 a week, you know. So, fuck, bro. You know, like I know for sure it wasn't the butt that hit me like this, but all of a sudden, like I was saying, I just felt a freaking like rush hit me. Whew. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like I feel like everything was going slow motion, and I don't know, bro. If you guys saw my last video, I was talking about how I had a panic attack at my friend's house, and I said that I had to keep moving because I felt like the room was spinning and I had to keep up with the rhythm of the room. But this was just completely different. I feel like everything just slowed down. Just wow, you know, like I have no idea how else to explain it. Just like that, it just everything slowed down for a second. I'm just like, whoa, and you can see like I don't know what that shit's called. It's like a mirror effect in your mind, so everything just kind of doubles up, like whoosh, you know. Exaggerated shit. My mom comes into my room and she's just like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, why, what's up? And she's like, your eyes are red. I'm like, what do you mean my eyes are red? She's like, yeah, they're fucking bloodshot red. I'm like, well, you know, she knows I smoke. She knows that I've been smoking since pretty much 16. She didn't like it at first, but what can you do? And like I said, she just comes in, she's like, yo, your eyes are freaking bloodshot red. Are you okay? Do you want to go to the hospital or something? Like, I never seen you like this. And I'm like, yo, she's freaking tripping, you know? And I go see myself in the mirror, I'm like, fucking red ass eyes like the devil and shit, bro. You'd never freaking know. And here's my smart ass plan, you know? I was like, okay, my eyes are red as fuck. I am high as fuck. And I have to go to work in 2-3 hours. I was like, yo, fucking eye drops, right? But dude, I could have easily put on 2 freaking bottles, 1 bottle in each eye, and just drown the shit out of them. And I bet you for a fact that my eyes would stay red. Okay, because I tried it. I was like, yo, eye drops, bro. That always works, right? That's the stoner go-to. But, yo, didn't work out. So I ended up having to miss work, missing a day of pay, got in trouble. But fuck, bro, that shit was freaking weird. That was the best high I have ever got in my life, the cleanest high I have ever got in my life. Whenever you fuck with edibles, you always get a super clean high. Yeah, you always get a super clean high, and I really like these edibles because let me show you real quick. They don't have labels or anything. They're made in shop, but the bud tenders are really nice. Like the girl that I always go there because I have a little crush on the girl. So if you're watching this, Sabrina, hey man, just comment below your freaking number or hit me up in the DMs. You already know I'm famous, so. And she's like, yo, these freaking edibles are fire as fuck. Each one of them has basically 50 milligrams of THC. Like you can see there's 6 leaves in here. Each leaf has 50 milligrams of THC for a total of 300 per pack, okay? This is most and more freaking than most edibles have. Most edibles contain about 100 milligrams per package. And you're like, dude, just fucking... Most edibles contain about 10 milligrams per package. So 300 is insane. This is made with pure distillate. Okay, so the taste is really clean. Like, I don't know if you ever tasted other edibles and you just freaking eat them and they just taste like straight bud, you know. And not to get me wrong, I love the taste of bud, but I don't like eating the taste of bud. Like, bro, like it just tastes weird as shit. Okay, but when you add distillate to anything, it's odorless, it's colorless, it's freaking tasteless. So you're not, you know, when you eat these, you can't even tell the difference. That's why these things are so dangerous, because you could fucking, if they didn't have like such small amounts in here, bro, if you had a bag full of these gummies, like you could eat these shits all freaking day, and then all of a sudden you'll end up high as shit for no reason. You're like, bro, these shits are fucking edibles. Like, I forgot. Like, they just taste so fucking good. Like, you can't even taste the cannabis in them. Guys, let me try to position my camera real quick in a way that I can record me doing this. Right. So this is package number 1. I'm trying to get through this as fast as possible, just to save time. All right. So 6 gummies. Gummy number 1, 2, and 3. Just straight off the bat, as soon as you consume one gummy, like as soon as you bite into it, you can see that it tastes really good, but you could also feel the effects just like that, like instantaneously. So we do have a combination of gummy leaves and gummy bears. The only difference in here is that these have 25 milligrams each, but they come with 12. Okay, so there's 12 little gummy bears in there, and there's 6 leaves in here. So if you do the math, it rounds out to the same thing. The only thing is that they're better for dosing, right? So if you don't want to take a full 50 milligram dose, you could take one gummy bear and have 25 milligrams instead. And that's really cool for people that like managing their doses. But for the purposes of this video, we're just gonna get all these freaking gummies down. Remember, guys, I am a trained professional, and you should not do this at home. Okay? So since we're in the topic of edibles, what is the freaking craziest trip you've ever had on edibles? Like I told you the one about the time I had an edibles, but I remember this time back in high school. Oh shit. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're pretty much almost done with those edibles. Just one more bag to go. It seems like the last ones are always crazy. Like I'm telling you guys, I am so fucking high right now. And I don't know if you can see why. Like, bro, and like the time hasn't even passed for the edibles to kick in. You feel me? So in 2 hours, bro. I honestly, if I don't record the next half of this video, I am super freaking sorry, because, dude, 2,400 milligrams. Okay, that is just fucking crazy. I was trying to Google up how many milligrams of THC it takes to overdose. I know that they say that you have to smoke like 100,000 fucking joints at once to overdose, but since this is super freaking concentrated, I'm like, yo, what if I fucking overdose on weed, bro? The pothead community is so gonna freaking hate me, because like everybody's gonna be like, yo, I fucking told you marijuana was wrong. You could freaking overdose on this shit. It's dangerous, you know? But hopefully we don't die. And yeah, guys, let's just finish up this last bag, and we're gonna be all right, man. We gonna be all right. I really love cherry, but too much of it, too much of a good thing is too much of a good thing. I regret not getting a couple blues and greens. No, but who doesn't love fucking cherry, bro? I do not know one person that ever said, yo, give me a fucking bag of greens. Everybody loves red and blues. And if you say you love the yellows, you're a fucking liar. Okay? Either that or you're a freaking spawn of Satan, because There is no way anybody likes that. Alright guys, these are the last two. Bro. This is some fucking Braveheart shit right here, bro. Like, dude, I'm like fucking Jesus right now, bro. I am sacrificing my life, my sanity for you guys, man, so you guys can be fucking entertained, bro. Like, yo, you think that freaking Jesus didn't do all that crucifixion shit just to entertain everybody? Like, bro, we gotta have a fucking show. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry to all the Christians and shit. We're just having fun, man. I fucking love you, Jesus. Jesus, you're the shit, bro. I'm sorry we're smoking the devil's lettuce, but it's the shit too, so shit. You know, I never really got all that freaking devil Jesus versus the devil shit. Like, bro, they were both made by God, okay? Now, the Bible says that God doesn't make any mistakes. That means that he put Satan here for a reason. Like, it's fucking crazy to think about it, but bro, like, what if, like, yin yang, bro? The good has to balance out the bad, and sometimes it seems like there's more bad than good, but we don't see the good that's in our everyday lives, bro. And that's some real shit, dude. We're always focused on some negative stuff that's going on, and never the fucking positive. How come we never say, yo, I have money for gas, you know? But when our freaking tank is empty, you're always saying, hey, fucking shit, my tank is empty. This just always fucking happens to me. You know, it always seems like life is going against you, but that's just because you're not focusing enough on the good stuff that's happening. Does your girlfriend love you? You know how many guys would fucking kill to have a relationship like that? Or, like, bro, do you just have a good relationship with your family? Like, there's small little freaking things that you need to think about that they're priceless. Because there's people that are miserable because they don't have that, you know? They don't have relationships with their family or any loved ones they can count on. They're freaking miserable 24/7. Like, that's fucked up, but it's true, bro. No, we're just never thinking about that shit, bro. You're always fucking focusing on the materialistic shit that can always be fixed later, bro. There's never... Even if you're going through debt and bankruptcy and all that shit, bro, it's not the end of the world. You know why? Because you can always fucking bounce back, bro. Big Sean, big shout out to Big Sean, bro. He said it. Last night I took an L, but tonight I bounced back. Okay, so you really gotta be on your shit, bro. Bro, this is really starting to hit me, though. Like, oh shit. Alright, so like we were saying, you really gotta be on your shit when you're fucking, what's it called, bro? I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about anymore, but okay. So, oh shit, bro. You really gotta be on your shit. I don't know, bro. The point of the story is that you just don't know. Like, you just gotta take all the blessings, bro, and just recognize all the blessings. And sometimes the blessings come in forms of curses. Like, it's weird, dude. Some of them, like, it's weird, bro. It's like some Jack and the Beanstalk type shit, dude. Like, Jack had a freaking he sold his cow for magic beans at the time. You're like, bro, you're fucking retarded. Why the fuck would you do that shit? They fucking ripped you off, bro. But that fucking beanstalk, those freaking beans ended up getting him the beanstalk that got the goose with the freaking golden eggs and all that shit, bro. I'm not a big Jack and the Beanstalk guy, but dude, that story is kind of deep if you think about it, dog. Simple mistakes can end up being your best freaking choices that you've ever made. I'm sorry, guys. Those fucking edibles are just, they're hitting my stomach right now. So, in about 15 minutes, we're gonna see the real magic happening. Yeah, man. So, like I was saying, you just never know what's good and what's bad. Like, that's crazy as shit. Alright, so keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. Oh, cool, bro. Shout out to everybody that watches Dragon Ball Z. It's like Goku, my dude. If he wouldn't have died and gone to and done the Serpent Road and all that shit and met, he wouldn't have been as badass as he is now, bro. He just wouldn't. I'm sorry, because that's where he learned everything, dude. He could have freaking, like, bro, he could have practiced all freaking as much as he wanted on Earth, and he wouldn't have reached not even close to the level, because King Kai is basically the one that did all that shit. Now again, another blessing in disguise. Vegeta, okay? Vegeta was a sworn enemy of Goku. He freaking hates him. Even now he freaking hates him. You know, they're friends or whatever, frenemies. But the thing was that Vegeta wouldn't have never joined Goku if it wasn't for that freaking, for all that. It's a cause and effect relationship, and that's something that we all gotta understand in day-to-day lives, bro. Everything happens for a reason. Everything is calculated. Alright, guys. So we're about 2 hours in. And you just see the fucking effects on me, bro. Like, bro, I am fucking gone. Okay? I've been struggling to stay awake. I really want to go to sleep, but we're trying to see this to the end. Alright? I'm pretty sure that the edibles haven't even reached their peak yet. So, we're just gonna see what happens. I tried playing Fortnite, and I am just too fucking high, bro. Dude, like, you don't even understand the fucking frustration. Like, I'm over there trying to kill somebody, and they fucking cheating, building a wall. And shit. Like, bro, I'm too fucking high to build a wall, bro. Just because I'm Mexican doesn't mean I have to fucking climb a wall, bro. What the fuck? That's a racist ass fucking game, bro. Fuck you. I'm just fucking with you guys. Shout out to Fortnite, bro. I fucking love that game, dude. I suck at it, but I fucking love it, bro. I've gotten like 3 victory royales in total, but I only play solos. None of that fucking squad shit. Fuck that shit, bro. I don't need anybody. I am the captain now. Oh my god, I'm fucking stupid. Anyways. Yeah, guys, I fucking Fortnite's the shit. I always, you know, they stole that fucking idea from me, though. You stole that shit from me, Epic. You know it's true. Like, not the battle royale concept, but the freaking concept of being able to build a fucking wall in a game. Like, I always thought about that shit, bro. Like, why can't you build a fucking wall, you know? Or at least use something as a shield. Like, I know in some games, like Call of Duty, they have, like, riot shields and shit like that. But, bro, that doesn't fucking defend you for shit. Like, honestly, it doesn't do anything. Why can't... And even then, you know, why do I have to waste space on a fucking shield? There's a fucking dead body on the ground, bro. Why can't I pick that motherfucker up and just shield myself, my dude? Like, honestly, if that happened in real life, that's what I would fucking do. You know, like, bro, he's fucking dead already. Yeah, he doesn't fucking need his bro. They're gonna fucking bury that guy. You know, it's just shit like that. Like, you know, and they took it to a whole new level, building fucking ramps and shit. Now you're over there fucking fighting and building mansions at the same time, bro. You know how much money they're fucking making at real estate, dude? Damn, man. We're some suckers, bro. Okay, guys, so it's been quite a while later, and I pretty much lost all motor skills. 72 hours. Fuck. Anyways, I honestly don't think I will be able to make it any longer in this video. I really doubt it. So this is good night, guys. This is goodbye. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as you guys can see, well, I don't know if we're gonna wake up. If this video uploads tomorrow, then you'll know that I'm alive, okay? And if it doesn't, well, then you won't know shit. But I'll put this shit in my will. If I die, this shit will be in my will to put this video up so that you guys can know what happened, even though I only have like 2 subscribers. But I love you too, so take care, guys. Be safe. Have a great day. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. I always fucking forgot that shit, bro. That's the most important part. But yeah, guys, be sure to like and subscribe the video. Alright. Bye.